Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Romani Fire. You can find me on Instagram at Romani_Fire. I do daily readings there. I've already shuffled these cards a lot. a lot. So we're going to do a general reading today, and then we're going to do a little love reading for you guys too. This reading is for the month of June. So let's get started with your general reading, see what's going on for you guys. Like I said, I've already shuffled these cards, so I'm going to get straight into it. Wow, you've got your own energy when it comes to your energy position. So that's good, like you're sitting in your energy. You know, you're still a little bit unbalanced, because I always feel like Libras, as much as you come across as balanced, I always look at the curtain in the background, which tells me that there's a lot of skeletons that you keep hidden, which tells me that on the surface you look good, but behind the scenes you've got a lot of stuff excuse me, you've got a lot of stuff going on. So it's good that you have your own energy in your reading, and you know, you're coming across balanced, but I'm still intrigued as to what's behind that curtain. What's going on? Like, are you hiding something? Are you? I'm interested to know. When it comes to work, finances, education, you have the Hierophant. And this could be that you are finally doing something that you love doing. You feel like this is your destiny, this is your purpose. You have a lot of passion. If you look at the guy's gown, the Hierophant's gown, sorry, whatever. I never know what to call these things. They're so gowny. I don't know if they're dresses, gowns, whatever. But if you look at the gown, he has a lot of red. And red is a really passionate colour. It's also connected to the root chakra, which is very intuitive and primal and just very natural. So you could be feeling like work-wise you're doing what you should be doing, whether it's work, education. You feel quite content in the fact that what you're doing at the moment feels right, and you feel happy and you feel content, and you feel like you're doing what you should be doing. That's great. And then for your thought process, we have the Moon card. And this tells me that your thought process at the moment is very confusing. I feel like you're confused. And I'm going to bring it back to this energy here, because I keep being drawn back to this curtain. So I feel like you're confusing yourself. I don't feel like you're being confused by anything else around you. I feel like the reason you're so confused is because you've got a lot of stuff going on behind the doors. There's a lot of stuff going on that people don't even know about. And you come across like you've got your shit together. But I'm honestly wondering, do you really? Because this curtain, it can't hold much more. You can see it's starting to drape. It can't hold much more shit behind this curtain. So how long is it before the truth reveals itself? And your thought process, this is about your communication as well. So maybe you're not telling people the truth. Maybe this is what you're hiding. Maybe you're lying to someone, or maybe you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, and in the process of doing that, you've literally messed your own cycle up. It's like you've been keeping up the lie for so long, you're starting to believe the lie yourself. And like I say, this curtain is showing me that it's not going to take much more of this before everything is revealed. So this is Gemini season, right? Gemini is all about choices. So Libra, are you going to make the choice to say what is behind this curtain, or what it is that you're not being truthful about? Or are you going to wait for the person or the situation to find out on their own, which will lead to a whole heap of drama? That, I mean, I know Libra is meant to be balanced, but I know you guys love a bit of drama too, so let's not pretend. So it's up to you. You've got a choice. You can keep up the lie, or you can say something. You know, we have a choice. We always have a choice. When it comes to your passions, your action, you have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is very, it's seen as the marriage card. So it feels very, it feels like you're on the right path. I feel like you're traveling down the right path. And I feel that you're going to start meeting people that reflect where you are now, when it comes to where you are on your journey. So maybe you've had friendships since birth, but those friendships aren't working out anymore. So you're starting to let people go, but in the process of letting people go, in the process of staying in your own energy and your own truth, that you're going to start meeting people that resonate with your truth. Oh, excuse me. And then for your emotions, we have, again, I'm not surprised. When your thoughts look like this, I'm not surprised your emotions feel like that. Let's just say that. You have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is very unbalanced. You can see in the background you have water. Water is connected to the emotions. And you can see in the background the water is very unsteady, all over the place. And then you have, you know, the infinity symbol here, and it's very up and down. It's not very balanced. It's not. But then, you know, you look at what he's wearing, and he's wearing a lot of red and orange, and these colours are connected. Like, you've got a lot of red going on here. So I feel like you're very passionate and you're very intuitive, but I feel like you don't listen to your intuition, and I feel like you're trusting more logic than you are your emotions, and that's causing a very big unbalance in relationships, in yourself, and the people that you are deceiving. Because I do, again, going back to the beginning, I do feel like you're not telling the truth to someone. And is it worth it? That's all I want to ask you. Is it worth it? Because would it just not be easier to say the truth? Or are you just waiting for things to fall apart? Would that be easier? Like, I just want to know. Because, I mean, mentally, you're creating your own emotional imbalance, and it's affecting you, it's affecting your relationships. And I wouldn't be surprised that if you stay on this path, that it wouldn't end up affecting your work and your finance too, because you're going to end up so flipping drained if you continue to live this way. Like, mind, emotion, you're literally gonna wear yourself into exhaustion. And then when you do that, you throw yourself off of your path, and then you end up, you know, you end up with whatever's behind this curtain, basically. I'm just saying. So Libra, what choices are you going to make this month? Are you going to reveal the truth? Are you going to keep lying? Are you going to find balance? Are you going to reveal whatever is hidden behind this curtain? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know. Let me know if the general resonated with you. Let's move on to the love reading and see what's happening there for you guys. Again, I've shuffled all these cards for a very long time. So, when it comes to your love life, you could be dealing with an air sign, which is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This could be you. You know, you could be sitting in your throne. You're not necessarily with someone, and you're not really needing anyone, but you're just enjoying your own company. And because you're in your own energy, people around you are starting to notice you a little bit, and they're a bit like, oh, well, this person's got a certain presence about them, and I kind of like it. So you could just be waiting for people to come to you. So you could be dealing, you know, maybe you're the air sign, maybe you're in a relationship with a fire sign, which could be Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. You could be feeling a lot of lack. Hold on. Sorry guys, I was just interrupted. I don't know if you heard that, but I'm back. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. And I feel like, or someone that holds these characters, it doesn't necessarily have to be a fire sign. It could be someone that carries their energy. But I feel like, now that this card's come out, I feel like this is you, and I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign or someone that carries that energy. And I feel like while you're sitting there waiting for them to come to you, or for them to prove themselves to you, I feel like what's happening in the process is that they actually feel like giving up. I feel like because you're not putting yourself out there or making any effort, I feel like they literally feel like it's over. Like, what's the point then? What are they actually fighting for? Because fire energies will fight until the death. Like, if they love you, they're going to fight for you. So if a fire sign has reached this point, then you really need to wonder about what's happening, because to reach this point for a fire sign is definitely giving up. So, you know, Libra, if you are dealing with a fire sign, or for whatever reason you don't want to make no movements, I mean, if you look into the background, you can see that the clouds there, they're very grey and dark. So I feel like even though you're sitting there looking like you've got your shit together, again, similar to the general reading, that mentally your thoughts aren't very clear. And I think that's reflecting in your relationship, or this could be a potential, whatever the situation is. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, it could be family. So I feel like whatever it is that's clouding your mind is clouding your relationship. And I feel like the person or the persons, because there's two people here, literally feel like giving up, because it literally looks like you just can't even be bothered to make the effort, or maybe you're frightened to make the effort. But if you look at the face of the Queen of Swords, she looks pretty good at herself. She looks quite, you know, proud of herself. So I'm not sure what really you're trying to do here, but if you're trying to create this energy where these people or this person gives up, then you're doing the right thing, and they will. However, if you want them to remain the King of Wands, and you want them to be generous and loving and passionate towards you, then you're going to have to start moving. Because it's all fair and well sitting on your throne. They're sitting on their throne, but look at the body language. They're open. They're ready to do something. You're sitting there, your legs are closed, your wand is up. Who are you protecting, fam? You're protecting yourself from what, though? This person is not gonna do anything to you. You're more likely to do something to yourself than have this person affect you in a negative way. So, like I said, if you want to stay there in your throne and you're not willing to make the effort, or you're waiting for someone to come to you, the way they're looking at it is if you're not interested. And I mean, is that how you want it to be? I mean, I assume not. And I mean, if you do want people to lose interest, then keep doing what you're doing. I mean, it would be easier just to say, do you know what, I don't want to be in this relationship, or I don't want to be around you anymore. Wouldn't it be easier just to say that rather than to ignore them like they don't exist, you know? Interesting, Libra. But if you are in a relationship, you know, maybe you're too busy looking elsewhere or focusing somewhere else. Maybe your intention is, you know, that you've got other things on your mind, clearly, because you've got these two black clouds surrounding you. So maybe you've got too much on your mind, and your partner is starting to feel like this. It's starting to feel like, well, you're not interested in me. So what am I fighting for? I might as well sit down here and just not bother too. So if you are in a relationship, this would be a great time to get your head out your ass and appreciate the people that do love you and the people that do support you. I'm not talking about people that don't matter, people that don't support you, or people that come and go as they please. I'm talking about people that you love. This is a love reading. So these are people that you love and that love you back. So get your head back into focus. Whatever this is, confront it, deal with it, because your relationships are suffering, and these are people that genuinely love you and that you love, and it would be a shame for you to push these people away, you know. Libra, I'm not sure what's going, well, I am sure what's going on with you, but if we go into it, I'll be here for like 5 hours, well, maybe 5 days. But yeah, just be a bit more open, a bit more receiving, a bit more giving, you know, because you've got some people that really love you here, and you're too busy focusing on something else. But what you should be focusing on is love, and the love you have for these people, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. These people have been there, they're always going to be there for you, they're not going to let you down. So it would be good for you to pay more attention, I guess. Anyway, Libra, I hope that resonated with you to some degree, or to all degrees, and I hope you have a great month, and I shall see you in the month of July. See you later. Bye.